Welcome back to the channel. As always, I'm Jeffrey Norris of Sandy Cow Outdoors, and on this video we will be going over what I carry into the woods on a day-to-day basis during hunting season, whether it's private land or public land. This is the setup that I carry. Might seem a little big, but I self-film all my hunts. I don't have a person that goes with me, and for the most part I carry a lot of stuff. I got a lot of camera gear that I carry in this book bag, and last year I changed this setup 3 different times last year. 3 different book bags, just trying to figure out which one I like. And so far this is the one that I've got, but this next season I'm going to be switching probably to a new backpack, probably a frame pack, one of the big ones, just so I know I could fit everything and it'd be more lightweight than just a normal book bag like this. But this one has got the job done. This one works just fine. Anyways, let's get into today's video. I will be showing y'all my stick setup, my rope mods, just everything that I carry into the woods on a day-to-day basis hunting public land. So anyways, last year I used a tethered method saddle, but I don't have it with me right now, so I'm gonna show y'all the old Hawk Helium. Was the first saddle I've ever had, and it works just fine. It's just a little bit on the cheaper end for those of you that want to try it and can't afford a tethered, because saddle hunting is kind of expensive to get into. But anyways, you got your saddle. I always wear my saddle into the woods when I'm walking in. So when I walk into the woods, I already got the saddle on. It's already good to go. And I usually clip. I've done this a lot of different ways. Like I said, I've changed my book bag over and over again, about every time I go in and out of the woods. So let's see. I usually just clip my platform to the front of my bag. This is the platform I got, nothing fancy, just a XOP, same as the saddle. It ain't got to be expensive, it ain't got to be top of the line to saddle hunt, especially if you're gonna try it out to see if you like it or not. But I have upgraded saddle platforms, and I will be upgrading my bag this year. But just to show you, I'm going to show you with what I got. So that's the platform I'm going to be using. Pretty cheap saddle and platform. And I use this old tool bag because it fits the camera that I'm using. Speaker and all, it fits it down in there, and I usually clip it on my book bag when I walk in. Carry all my camera gear. And these are my sticks. They just clip to the side of my bag. They are the Muddy 3-step sticks. They I don't think they make these no more. They make a off-brand version of these on Amazon. They're not that expensive, but they're not as light as these. These are super light, and I've converted them over to rope mods instead of the buckles and stuff, because noise wise I didn't want to be clanking around in the woods. So I drilled a hole through all of them to hold them together. Put this little knob on the front. Don't need to strap them up, they don't come off. So first thing I do is I put your saddle on, walk into the woods, you pick your tree you want to pick out, you clip everything off the book bag, you unscrew your little knob, take your bolt out, put that somewhere you ain't gonna lose it, because I've already lost it twice on public land while I was in Kentucky and had to go get more. So you just put that in your pocket, set all the stuff down. Now I usually take what I need out on the ground, so I'll take my bow hanger and stuff you buy on Amazon. It's pretty cheap, because most public lands that you hunt, you cannot screw into trees. You can't use screw-in bow hangers or anything like that. So this is what you'll need if you're planning on hunting public land. Which is another good thing about using a saddle. Most public lands won't let you use like a climber or something that will dig into the tree. So most people saddle hunt. And some public lands, the trees are so small or going every which way or too big or just whatever. A bunch of them's got a bunch of little trees that come out in groups and have a bunch of limbs, and you can't climb a climber on that. So that's another good thing about saddle hunting and using a saddle is mobility. You can move around. You can get on any tree, like this tree. I mean, you can't climb up this tree right here with a climber because it's got limbs all over it, and you can only go so high. So and like this big oak tree, you know, right back here that I was standing beside, you know, most people's setups can't go around that tree. But if you switch over to the rope mods like I did, I got 10-foot ropes. I can fit around, you know, whatever size tree I want, and which will help me, you know, get up in there and be hid. You know, stuff you can't do with a regular climber or lock on or regular stand like that. But this is the tree I'll be climbing to show y'all, and I'm not going to climb all the way up there. I'm just going to show y'all how to put one stick on, how to put the platform on. And I don't have my camera arm and stuff, but I use a muddy adjustable camera arm. It's fully adjustable. It's back up at the house. I figured I couldn't show you that because I'm recording with the camera I put on there, but I'll show you all that another day. Alright, so usually when you get to this point, you got your platform ready to go, you got your sticks unbolted, ready to go. You clip your bow on and you tie the bow rope to your side, or I do, and then I put my book bag back on. I climb with my backpack on just so I have everything up there. I usually slide my bow hanger down in my boot like I showed you before. So I usually got muck boots on. Just slide it down in there. And I usually clip my platform to my right side. Or my left side. I usually clip my platform to my left side. I usually tie my bow to my right side. It all depends on what tree you're on and everything. All these sticks. So I usually tie my bow rope to my right side. Ready to go. So these sticks They come right apart and they're not together any specific way. Let me show you my rope mods. So I converted over to rope mods for my sticks because it's quicker, easier, and lighter to do, and quieter to do. So I mean, that's all it is. There's no knots, there's no straps, there's no, you know, ratchets clanking around on your sticks. And I also wrap my sticks in also tape up my sticks and wrap them up in the steel strip. Trying to think of what it was called, just so everything's extra quiet. You don't want to be clanking around in the woods. But so anyways, I'll stick it on there about head height. Got this around the tree. I got a lot of extra rope. Like I said earlier, I can go around any size tree I want. You go under, and back through the other side, and that's it. It's good to go. I usually put it down there and I step on it just to lock it in. Do one loop on the bottom. It's good to go. Ain't coming off. Didn't need to ratchet nothing. Didn't have to fight no strap. It's good to go. So anyways, let me get y'all over here closer and show y'all, you know, up close how a rope mod works. So this here's how a rope mod works. You put it where you want it. Trying to stay out of y'all's way. Put it where you want it. Go around the tree. You go under this side, over and back inside that side. And just pull it tight. And as you can see, it just locks it in, you know, it just locks it in behind there and it ain't coming off. It's good to go. And it's kind of aggravating when you got 10 foot of rope like I do, but you don't necessarily need 10 foot. You can have shorter, but I got 10 foot on all my sticks just so I know I can get around any size tree I need to get around. So anyways, I'm gonna move the camera back up, show y'all the rest. So once you get this one stick on, you get your platform strapped on one side. I will usually unravel my second stick and just pull it up when I need it. And then I will clip my other two sticks. I'll clip my last stick to my side whenever I climb up. That way you just have it. But I'm not gonna use all sticks to show y'all. So once you got that where you want it, you get up here. Now, I usually already have my tethered out, but no matter if you have it out or not. I'm gonna go ahead and take it out since I'm not climbing all the way up. So usually I climb with my book bag on. So you got your backpack on. You know, clipped in. You're gonna take your tethered. And some people use lineman ropes. I use lineman ropes, but I'm just gonna go up one stick, so I'm not gonna put it on. But just gonna adjust the camera up a bit. Once you climb up to where you want to climb up to, this big one, I usually go ahead and put my tethered on. I like to put it about head high. All tethers are different. And then you'll need a clip, which I don't have a clip, so I'm gonna have to take one off the bag, I think. So you're already gonna have a clip on here. I just didn't have it on there. And you're gonna clip in and tighten this up to whatever's comfortable with you. And once you're in there, then we're gonna set your platform. So with the platform, you just try to make it a nice little step up from your top of your stick, but you just leave it flat on there like that. Go ahead and grab the other end of your strap. I usually stick my knee up there. You ain't gonna go nowhere since you already strapped in with your saddle. Go down there, hook your strap up, you close this, and you just tighten her down. Should be good. No, that's all there is to putting your platform on the tree. And once I get up on the platform, y'all ain't gonna be able to see me because I have to adjust the camera, but once I get up on the platform, I will take my bow hanger out. And I'll wrap it around the tree however you want to hang your bow up. Good and tight. Put your little hook wherever you'd like to put it. So you can hang it up there. And that's all there is to that. I can hang my book bag on one side and my bow on the other side. And then once you get up on the platform, you'll pull your bow up and you'll hang it on there. And then I usually set up my camera arm after that. And yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it. So yeah, that's all there is to my setup. Sticks, rope mods, platform, bow hanger, your saddle, your tethered, your camera arm, all that stuff is all the stuff I carry in my bag. And just to take it all down, I lower my bow down, put all my camera gear up. I take this back off and I either drop it down or I put it back in my boot or my bag, depending on how quiet I want to be. And then with the platform, I just loosen it up, take it off, and I hold one end, lower it down. And you just lean forward. Unclip. Take your tether off. Put it in your bag or drop it back down on the ground. Oh, it just depends. Then you climb down. Take your stick back off, and my ropes are usually long enough to where I can just hold the end of the rope and I can ease them down and don't make no noise. Just lay them back on the ground and get them ready to put back together. Put them back on my backpack. So here's some other things that I carry in my backpack when I'm hunting public land or private or wherever. So flashlight. I got a couple flashlights. Got some stealth strip tape just in case I need to touch up something. I have this aider for whenever I want to get real high on the tree. I can put this aider on there, and it's a 3-step aider. And put it on there and get pretty high. Got a grunt call. Of course, a rangefinder. Got an extra bow rope. Sometimes I forget mine. Get you a wind checker. And most important, your outdoor edge, skinning knife and saw, just in case kill a deer and you way out there and you gut it and clean it out there. And if you are going to gut it and clean it out there, like I did in Kentucky this past year, I got meat bags for hauling your deer out after you shoot it. Got some gloves, keep your hands warm. I got some trail cameras just in case I see something I want to put a camera on. And while we was in Kentucky, you have to, I take little zip ties and I zip tie it to the side. You got to have your license number and your name on there for it to be legal on public land. So I carry 1 or 2 of them. Always got an extra trigger in there because I forget my trigger a lot when you're bow hunting. Got an orange beanie. And you should always carry some water with you. That one seen some better days. Of course, carry your this is what I carry my camera in, like I said before. So I got my batteries in here, my GoPros. There's my GoPro. Just whatever. Carry my big camera in there. Everything fits in this little tool bag and it's pretty quiet, and it clips onto my actual backpack, so that's pretty good. Got a thermocell. If you hunt in Georgia or South Carolina or anywhere by the beach or anywhere by water, just anywhere really, even up in Kentucky in the swamps, if you don't take this, you're not gonna have a fun hunt. So don't forget your thermocell. Plenty of juice. Face mask. Here's some little zip ties I was telling you about. Zip tie your little piece of wood with your number on there. I got some face paint just in case I forget my face mask. And yeah, that's pretty much it. On the back of the bag I got, so you walk in wearing your saddle, and I usually clip this to the outside of the bag. Sometimes I put it in the bag. It all just depends which bag I'm carrying. Like I said before, you got your bow holder. I usually have that in the bag too as well. And the sticks, I usually put them all together with that bolt I showed you before. They stack together nicely, and then you screw them together. It's real quiet. You ain't gotta worry about unraveling a bunch of rope or anything like that. But rope mods, my rope mods are 10 foot on every stick, so I can get over every tree. I ain't gotta worry about no knots. I ain't gotta worry about no metal clanking or any straps. And of course, the bow I carry into the woods. This is my new bow. I did have a Hoyt Alpha Max 32 forever, but it just got all wore out, and it was going to cost about as much as I paid for this new bow to get it fixed. So I went ahead and just went with a cheaper brand, but it's a Bear bow. It's the Bear Alaskan, and it shoots good. I killed plenty of deer with it last year. Just took some getting used to, but overall it's a really nice bow. It shoots 335 feet per second, I think, and yeah, it's pretty nice. It's pretty light. I got the Alaskan because it was the only one that had a long enough draw length for me, but overall it's pretty nice. Pretty good bow. Gets the job done. You ain't got to have the Hoyt. Hoyt's a little bit out of my price range. I just had one because I had an old one. But I shoot Grim Reaper broadheads with full metal jackets, 5mm, 300 grain arrows. They shoot pretty good. I used to just use $3 Walmart arrows instead of these $12 a piece, but I figured I got a new bow, so I might as well get new arrows with it. But I used to shoot an old bow with old Walmart arrows, and it killed everything I ever wanted to kill. Better than these. These bend easy because they're full metal jackets, so if you do miss, you might as well buy you a new arrow because it won't fly the same after that. But anyways, these hit harder for when you're hunting them bigger game and you want them to straight pass through. The Walmart arrows, these are like 500 grain altogether, insert, tip, and everything, and my Walmart arrows was nowhere near that. So yep, that's the bow, and that's my saddle setup. So if y'all want if y'all would like to see me climb the whole tree and show you the whole process, I will in another video from start to finish. Or if y'all want to see target practice out of the saddle, I'll do that too. Trying to think if y'all want to know the pros and the cons for saddle hunting. I'll make another video on that. It'll be a part 2 to this video probably. And the rest of the team, we all have different saddles, we all have different sticks. Some are cheap, some are expensive, they all work, we all kill deer. And I know Dawson, he uses a 1 stick sometimes, and Brandon, he uses the Hawk Helium sticks sometimes, but I think he's got new sticks now. And we all have different saddles. I mean, we got every brand you can think of. And this ain't the saddle I'm going to be hunting with this year. I'm going to be hunting with a tethered like I did last year, but this is the one I got to show y'all. I mean, I got this old Hawk here zip tied together, and it still works just fine. And but anyways, I hope you liked this video, and if you ain't already, hit that subscribe button and help us out. Haven't posted in a while. We just had a little baby boy, like I said in one of my last videos. If y'all been sticking with us, my wife was pregnant, and we just had a little boy on February 25th. So now I got a little hunting buddy in the near future to go turkey hunting and deer hunting with. So y'all just stick with us and subscribe to the channel, and we'll see y'all in the next video.